Hey everybody, it's Terry at Painted Garden Farm, and who wants to coffee clutch? I don't know what that means, but it's on this tray. Let's Kaffee Klatch. Can you see it? It's backwards, but it's spelled Kaffeeklatch. It's on this tray. I bought this at the thrift store. Know why? Because my mother had it when I was a kid, and it always annoyed me that it said that. And if you like this tray and you want it, I have it for sale on Mercari. It's been on Mercari for like 3 weeks, and it's got a couple likes, but nobody's bought it. I think it's adorable, actually, even though they, spell words wrong. It's kind of got that black foresty look to it with the, or maybe a Polish type of art, with the black and red, and it's good. Make mine black, 1 or 2 lumps, hot in my cup. It's adorable, and I bought it just because of that, and now I have no place to put it, so I have it for sale on Mercari. And if nobody buys it in a month, I'll probably find a place and just get some command Velcro and stick it to a wall someplace. For now, anyway, until the next time I decide to declutter and redecorate. But if you want a Kaffee Klatch with me, grab a cup. It's delicioso, nectar of the gods. And let's have a little chat over a cup of coffee. Today I wanted to talk about starting seeds. When should you do it? Well, it depends on where you live and what your average last frost date is. How can you find that out? Just look up average last frost date and put in your zip code on Google, and you will find out when that is. And then you can also find your zone. What's my, what do they call it? It's just put what's my gardening zone or planting zone, and it'll come up. And oh shoot, I don't know if it's the agricultural zone or something, but there is one. And it basically all it is what your temperatures and soil temperatures tend to be in your area at, and then get yourself the handy dandiest little garden tool you'll ever want. Clyde's Garden Planner. Baker's Creek has this. If you Google it, there's plenty of places where you can purchase it. Most little gardening websites sell it. I don't get paid to advertise this. I just find it useful. I saw it on another YouTube channel several years ago and ordered it right up because I've always kind of been at a loss of when I'm supposed to start things. And this has helped me figure it out, and I've done it right finally for the last couple of years. So what it is, it's like it's a slide rule type of thing. And you find out one side is for spring gardening, and the other side is for fall gardening. So you can start things in the summer to harvest in fall and early winter. So we're going to look today at the spring gardening because that's what we're approaching in our neck of the woods anyhow. So the Spring Garden Planner, and see this? There is a red line here, and across the top is calendar dates, and I know it's probably really hard to see on my camera, and they're all backwards anyway for you. So our average last frost date, I looked it up already, it's around the 7th. So it's got of May, the 7th of May. So here it's got May 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, 31st. So I usually put it right on the line between the 3 and the 10. And that brings me to, so that sets is my red line here, and it has codes here. So here's your list of vegetables. we have onion sets, peas, spinach, cabbage, cauliflower, radish and turnips, beets, potatoes, broccoli, leaf lettuce, carrots, chard, green beans, bush, sweet corn, cucumbers, squash, summer, melons, peppers, tomatoes, okra, and pumpkins. And so here, it has, let's see, the codes. So SI is start indoors. So you look for the SIs here, and you go back like cabbage. It says to start indoors on March 1st. Cauliflower, start indoors March 1st. Potatoes, you can start indoors on March 15th. I'd never start potatoes indoors. Broccoli, you can start indoors March 29th. And peppers and tomatoes, start indoors. Peppers, it says April 12th. And tomatoes, it says same date. First planting outdoors, if you're going to direct sow. FP, first outdoor planting dates. So you can either direct sow, or if you're starting them indoors, you can put them out by then usually. Outdoor planting dates for onion sets, March 22nd. I'm just going to skip around here. Cabbage, you can plant outside April 5th. And this is all kind of, roughly, because, obviously you're going to watch the weather that week. And if there's some kind of freak snowstorm predicted, you're not going to put your tender seedlings outside and that. But you can direct sow some of the seeds and stuff if there's a freak snowstorm coming up, because the snow is just going to water it. And actually with the freezing and watering and stuff like that, having your seeds in the dirt, they're going to do what they would do in nature, sitting there in the ground over the winter. They're going to get cold, they're going to freeze, they're going to moisten, they're going to get warmed up, they're going to freeze at night and, crack open. That's how it works in the real world of natural planting, before we agriculturalized everything. So tomatoes, you could first, put them outside like the 24th of May. And if you want to direct plant tomatoes, go ahead. Good luck to you. Around here, you can put a seed in the ground. You're not going to see a tomato till it's time to pick. Everybody else is picking them in the fall and pulling up their plants. So, and just in case you didn't realize, didn't catch it, or it's your first time here, I'm in southeastern Massachusetts, and we have to start all tomatoes and peppers indoors to have any kind of shot at picking any of them while summer's still on. But we do have things that we can start outside late, and we do have things we can start for fall plantings like pumpkins and things like that. So, and they have, what's the other thing? Check marks here. I don't know if you can see all these little green check marks. Those are the expected harvest dates. One thing that gives me great hope and joy at this time of year is peas. Peas even on here? Yes. Peas are on here because you can plant peas out in, it says here that we can plant them March 29th. But around here we say plant peas on St. Patty's Day and harvest them by the 4th of July. And having a little freeze or a little frost never hurt any peas. So yeah, I'll be planting peas on St. Patty's Day, unless it's like a few years ago when there was about a foot of snow on all the garden beds because a big storm came, late storm came by that year. So I didn't get anything in the ground until sometime in April. But my radishes did exceedingly well that year. I planted radishes. Great. Okay. God, I need this coffee so badly. All right, what else did I want to go over? You also have the options. Oh, let's see. Carrots. Carrots are tricky. You definitely have to direct sow carrots. Where the heck are they on here? And carrots. I put the line there. Carrots. They say not to plant them till the end of April. This year I'm going to try a trick that somebody showed online, that you plant carrot seeds and put a board over them. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I'm going to try it just in at least one little spot to see what happens. It's a good way to get them sprouted, supposedly. But the times that I've grown carrots, I haven't had an issue getting them sprouted. It's just sometimes I didn't have the soil soft enough and loose, deep enough to get any harvest out of them. So I'm going to give it another shot this year. I'm going to have new raised beds and things like that. Actually, I saw somebody, there's an experiment I'm going to do that I'll show you later with kind of a round bed. And I'll just save it for later. I don't want to give anything away too early, but we'll see how my carrots do this year. Got more seeds from Baker's Creek. Just wanted to share that. So I ordered some New England sugar pie pumpkins. No idea where I'm going to plant them, but I'm going to figure it out. Beans. Purple teepee. These are a bush bean. They're just pretty. I had to try them. Amaranth. I've been waiting since last year to try amaranth. I never knew what amaranth was. It's a grain. It's an ancient grain. It's a healthy grain. And it's very pretty too. It's ornamental. Most people grow it as ornamental. You can also use it for dyes. And since I have wool to dye, I'm going to try it. One of our weathermen here around Boston is like a master gardener, and I think teaches, I think he's taught gardening, but he's sort of like the fill-in weekend weatherman, and he always shows little gardening things because he's a big-time gardener, and he has everything in his yard. I don't know how he fits so much stuff in one yard. Maybe I'll get him to come on and show us how to do it. A free seed I got, white Tomasol tomatoes. They're so white you can't see them in the package. There they are, white Tomasol. That looks interesting. More beans, black turtle. These are a drying bean. I'm sorry for the glare, but it's my light that keeps me from looking like I'm sitting in the dark. So, black turtle beans, and these are what I really was itching for. The Mexican sour gherkins, also known as cucamelons. That same weatherman, I had seen these before in Baker's Creek's catalog, and I thought, those would make tasty little pickles. Maybe someday I'll try them. They're little. They're like this, maybe like that, and he was eating them like grapes. So that's probably like cherry tomato size little cucumbers that look like tiny watermelons, and they look like they make fabulous pickles whole. So I got 2 packs of those. Rutabagas. We call them yellow turnips up here. Rutabagas, my husband's favorite. It's a vegetable he'll eat. I will grow it and see how we make out. And this is a pack of seeds. Just junk on my desk. So, that's what's going on. I just wanted to check in real quick, make sure you knew I was thinking of you, and I wanted to have a quick little chat and a cup of coffee and a visit. And here we are. The plans for the weekend, hopefully Sunday afternoon, I will be able to do possibly a live, and I will do the angel craft that I was talking about Sorry. Did you get lost in the dark? Or as I normally say, the dark. So anyway, yes, I want to do this angel craft with you. It's pretty simple. It's really cool. Comes out kind of pretty. And I will show it to you this Sunday afternoon. And I hope to do it live if I can make everything work out right with my cameras. All right? And if not, I will video it and post it up for Sunday night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you will click like and subscribe. And I hope you'll be starting some seeds with me in a couple of weeks here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy weekend. Bye now.